What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video on Name's Shabbat the Critic. And today I'm back with another episode of Game of Thrones. Now this is episode 5. We've been getting through the series fairly well. The first 4 were pretty much introductory kind of stories, giving me the lowdown of all our characters, the plot, the environment. So I'm really enjoying the series. This is episode 5 of season 1, Game of Thrones. Let's go. Y'all already know how we do it here. If you're new, please subscribe for more videos, more Game of Thrones videos. Subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what other videos you guys want me to do as well. This is season 1, episode 5 of Game of Thrones. Let's get it. He is low key.
Is that how you speak to your king?
Oh, come on, man. Don't do that.
No. You don't like that kind of joke?
Oh my gosh.
He's too fat for his armor. Go find the breastplate structure. Robert, what? An inspiring sight for the people, eh? Come, bow before your king. Bow, you shits.
The king is amazing. This man, this acting is just amazing. Here we go again. Oh! Oh, we got him. Okay.
And tell me, Lord Renly, when will you be having your
What's all that about? Are they gay or something? The hell's wrong with him? Oh, what the fuck? He just sliced his horse? Oh, somebody help him. Woo, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, aren't they brothers? Man, stop the fighting. Stop it. Woo, he almost got his head. Damn. That's a big dude, bruh. He just sliced that damn horse. That horse did not deserve that. Look at that.
Might as well kill me again.
I am not a murderer, Lannister.
Neither am I. I have nothing to do with the attempt on your son's life.
The dagger found.
What imbecile arms an assassin with his own blade? Wow.
Facts.
I'm starting to make sense.
Yep. Oh, shit. Get down. Who the hell is that? Who the hell is that? A damn hill tribe? What the fuck? Ooh. No! No, 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 no. Yes! Good shit. Ooh. God damn. Okay. God damn. Okay, whoever that character is, I like him. He can fight. Oh yeah, he's a Greyjoy, right? Woo! What is that? A big mammoth? Is that like a mammoth or something? Is that a dragon head? Wow. Who's that?
The fools tried to kill his son. What's worse? They botched it.
Is that Varys?
The wolf and the lion took each other's throats. We will deal one hand can die, and the second. This hand is not the other. We need time.
Oh, that's the guy with Daenerys and her brother. Wow, so they're plotting, but wow, they're plotting, but behind everybody.
Earlier today, I distinctly recall seeing you talking to Lord Stark in his chamber.
Wow.
And not long after that, when I saw you escorting a certain foreign dignitary, council business. Of course, you would have friends from across the narrow sea.
Wow, he just figured that out just now?
With her, aren't we, Lord Varys?
Disturbing news from far away.
About Daenerys. Wow, that was a great scene between those two. That was great acting.
They say it's impregnable.
Didn't it send good men and some climbing spikes? Unpregnate the bitch.
I like that guy too. I don't know his name yet. Hopefully he stays, because he's a good fighter. You're going to need him.
No room, my lord. The princess is with child.
Based on whose information?
Sir Jorah Mormont. He is serving as advisor to the Targaryens.
He's a spy?
You bring us the whispers of a traitor.
It's not the right way. She's a child. I mean, she's... Well, not a child, but it's not the right way.
I went into war. Twice. Without doubts. Without second thoughts. But I will not follow you now.
Good job, Ned.
I will have no part in it.
He's going to quit. Wow, he's about to quit.
Good looking to him. I thought you were a better man.
Damn you, I'm done with you. Go run back to Winterfell.
He killed your father. He murdered the hand of the king.
No, he didn't.
Did I kill him too? I've been a very busy man.
Man, get this little boy off the stage. Who is that? This little kid is freaking 12 years old, still sucking on the tit. I don't. What the hell is going on? What is that? Oh my God. Yeah, stay away from the edge. Holy shit.
You're jealous. You sure this won't hurt?
Oh, they are together. Okay. I got it.
What do you want?
He wasn't that sort of man. He just wanted to know if the child was happy.
Wow, John Aaron was really taking care of these kids, low key.
What's the meaning of this man stuff? Get back inside. Quite safe. I'm looking for my brother. You remember my brother, don't you, Lord Stark? Long hair, sharp tongue. Sure.
I remember him well.
Seems he had some trouble on the road. You wouldn't know what happened.
He was taken at my command to answer his
Wow, he's gonna take the blame for it. Wow.
Bring the city watch. Take him alive. Kill us now.
Oh shit. Oh damn. Come on, Ned. Okay, it's finna get lit. Good shit. Good shit, Roy. Oh no! Ah, Wow, that was a good move. I ain't gonna lie. Come on, Ned. Come on, Ned. Come on, Ned. Man, this man Jamie's been waiting for this fight. No! You son of... Why'd you do that? Oh my god. That was not honorable at all, bro. Fuck. Damn. Oh, Ned. Damn, he's got like a big ass spear through his damn freaking leg. Alright, y'all, so that was the episode, and shit just popped off. This episode is literally the beginning of the war between the Starks and the Lannisters, because now that Catelyn is pretty much taken Tyrion, it's become an all-out war now, so definitely, it's not going to fare well. I feel like Ned's going to get captured. Not captured, but he got messed up in the leg right there because that dude stabbed him. I don't know why that dude stabbed him. Like, that was not honorable at all. And, like, Ned and Jaime were having their little joust, right? And, like, everybody was standing pat. Like, letting them do their thing. And then this dude just stabs Ned in the leg. Like, you're a freaking dick. Why'd you do that? Like, Jaime got pissed off. Did you see his face? Like, he wanted to beat, I think, Ned Stark one-on-one. Honestly, Jaime's been sizing up Ned since the freaking first episode. He was saying, "Oh, we should have a tournament for your appointment as Hand of the King." And then Ned's like, "I don't fight in tournaments." And then Jaime's like, "Why not?" He's like, Ned said, "When I fight a man for real, I don't want him to know what I can do." And Jaime's like, "Okay, well said," because he kind of was telling him, "Yeah, I killed the Mad King, and don't you remember that the Mad King killed your brother and your father? Like, I killed them." And it felt like justice. And then Ned, of course, he's so honorable that even though I don't think Ned would actually kill the king, even though he killed his father, if Ned had that opportunity, maybe he would. I don't think he would kill the king. Like, let's say, for example, in that rebellion they had 17 years ago, if Ned had the opportunity to kill the Mad King instead of, I guess, Jaime being the one to do it. If Ned had the opportunity to kill him, I don't think he would do it. Quite honestly, I don't think he would do it because his honor is just so high and it's a high priority on his list. Like, his honor is just what he is. He's a man of honor. Ned's a man of the law. He'll believe in, like, imprisoning the Mad King, you know, or kind of disarming him so he doesn't have to kill him, and letting him be judged for his crimes. Whether Ned would rather have law and order and justice instead of taking the law into his own hands, which I guess Jaime did when he killed the Mad King. And obviously he was mad for a reason, so he had to get got. He had to get bodied. The Mad King had to go. Yeah, that little fight, that was a great fight. This is the first episode where we've had pretty good action and pretty good jousting and stuff like that. But there's a lot of stuff to unpack in this episode, definitely. Because, yeah, like I said, the war between the Starks and the Lannisters are going to start popping off. It's popped off right now. Like, it's already now, because I knew that the news of Tyrion getting captured by Catelyn was going to come into fruition in this episode. And it looks like they're not going to stop till they get Tyrion back. So they're going to have to make a decision. They're either going to have to let him go, kill him, which I don't want the imp to die. I mean, he's a pretty funny character. I don't want him to die yet. So I feel like they're going to either let him go or kind of trade him for somebody else. If they're imprisoning, if Ned gets captured, because they could realistically, like, capture Ned too, right? And say, okay, we're gonna switch Tyrion and Ned, and we're gonna do an exchange or whatever. And I feel like shit is going to start popping off. So the king finally went to a small council meeting. Wow. Very, very, very cool. Very finally, right? Like, all these small council meetings they've had through the past couple episodes. And the king has never showed up until this one. Because the king is really reliant on war and fighting. And he's thinking about the good old days when I used to fight in the wars, and I just want to be near where a man is bleeding. Like when the Hound and his brother were fighting, for instance, in that little tournament, he didn't stop it at first. He let him go, which is kind of weird. Like I would think to say like stop this madness in the name of your king. Like I thought he would say that instantly, but he let him go, and they made sure to actually show his face and to show that he's letting it go on for a couple of seconds or whatever. But so yeah, the king is very, I don't think he was ever prepared to be king. Obviously, I don't think he had a very formal education or anything. Like it seems like he just wanted to be king just for, I guess, the power, not the responsibility, because he's not taking the responsibility. It seems like these guys like Renly and Varys and Littlefinger and the Maester, the old dude, are kind of taking the responsibilities out of his shoulders and kind of implementing their ideas out to everybody else and kind of making sure there's peace. You know what I mean? And I guess Jon Arryn was also a big part of that. Like Jon Arryn was the hand of the king, but he was probably like the representative. He was probably like, he was secretly the king because probably Robert wasn't even doing anything. He was probably just letting him do his thing, and Jon Arryn was secretly the king. And I also like that they had Varys talking to, I guess his name is Illyrio, but they were talking about Daenerys and her brother. So secretly, I think Varys' goal, and he has spies, right? So his goal is to get Daenerys or get her brother on the Iron Throne. So I guess he's probably a Targaryen supporter secretly. Like obviously he's gonna support Robert right now since he's the king, but he down the line he's probably gonna plot to get the Targaryens on the throne, because Illyrio obviously was with Daenerys and Viserys in the first episode. So I can see the story going in a way where Daenerys does birth a son, right? And Khal Drogo, she kind of convinces Khal Drogo to go to Westeros and take King's Landing. But first they need to get some ships, obviously. So they're going to have to recruit and try to either steal them or storm some kind of castle or something, or some kind of tribe, and either steal them or... Because I don't think the Dothraki are that bright. I mean, they are bright, but I don't think in terms of technological kind of ship stuff, I don't think they're that bright. Also, oh yeah, Jorah Mormont is a spy. I knew there was something up with him. I really knew that there was something up with him. Like, it was so convenient for him to show up, you know, to the wedding of Khal Drogo and Daenerys. So he is trying to get his honor back because obviously he broke the law. Ned Stark wanted his head. So he probably made a deal with the small council people or the king. Obviously Ned wasn't there at the time. He was in Winterfell. But he must have made a deal to go out and find Daenerys and Viserys and try to feed information to him. Unless Varys kind of hired him first. I'm not really sure who hired him. But if maybe Jorah went to the king and they said, yeah, you can be pardoned of all your crimes if you go out and try to figure out what Daenerys and Viserys are planning, what they're doing. Not kill them per se, but just like, because he could have killed them. Obviously, somebody doesn't want them dead. So he's a spy. He's not an assassin. Like, realistically, if they wanted to kill him, or they wanted to kill Viserys and Daenerys, he had plenty of times to do it. So it doesn't seem like he wants to, the king doesn't want to do it at first. Like, I think the king maybe wanted to send Jorah as an assassin, right? And then maybe Varys convinced him, because he has his own plans. Maybe he convinced the king to say, hey, Robert, we could just see what they're doing for now. We don't have to kill them right now, but we can see what they're doing in the long run, or in the meantime, whatever. So that is very interesting. I didn't see that one coming. I did not know that Varys and Illyrio were even connected. Like, everything is connected, which is crazy. Like, and then you have that scene where you have Varys and Littlefinger in the throne room, right? And they're speaking on how they're kind of playing their own game of Thrones, if you say. he's kind of like in it for himself. I think Varys is in it for the Targaryens. He wants Viserys to take his rightful place on the throne. Catelyn went to her sister Lysa, who is the wife of Jon Arryn, which is very convenient. So everything is really connected. So Jon Arryn, obviously, he got killed, and obviously I think that's his kid. But that kid looked hella weird. Like he was really sucking on his mom's titty. Isn't he like 12 years old or something? Like, you're supposed to do that when you're what, an infant? And he's still doing that. That means like she freaking coddles him so much, and that is really weird. And she just had her damn boob hanging out with a bunch of people around. But I guess it's that time period where people don't really give a damn about their appearance or whatever. So, and then we got more backstory on Theon. So Theon was obviously taken from his home to be a ward of the Starks, and because his father had a rebellion that failed. When Ned said, "I followed you into war 2 times," he said, okay, so here's the first time. The first time was when they obviously rebelled against the Mad King, probably for killing Ned's father. And then Robert was like, okay, I'm going to back you or whatever. So I think probably that's what happened. And then the second time was the second rebellion by the Greyjoys, which is Theon's family, Theon's people. And I suppose Theon's family got beat, and I think they got beat in the field. That's what Tyrion was saying last episode. They got beat pretty bad in the field, and perhaps maybe they said, okay, the Greyjoys were like, okay, you can have my son because you're not going to attack us anymore because you have my son, or we're not going to attack you because you can kill him instantly or whatever like that. So I feel like maybe he's probably lived there his whole life, you know? So he probably knows nothing probably of his own people because he was such a young boy when it happened. So he's loyal to the Starks, but I can see him trying to figure out that even everybody's mocking him. Like Tyrion's mocking him, that whore Roz is mocking him. Like everybody's mocking him. So I feel like he could not turn on the Starks, but he could start like getting pissed off a little bit. So I'm interested to see where his story's gonna go. He got a lot more screen time this episode, so I'm definitely interested to see more of the Greyjoys and to see why they lost that war. Where they said they're outnumbered, of course, but Bran was learning about the different houses and different kingdoms or whatever, and he asked, you know, obviously, why did my mother leave? And that was such a touching scene because she left right after, or right like before he woke up, right? And it's just so terrible and sad that she's probably not going to see him for at least a long time, if not ever. I hopefully these families just don't get separated, and because I just feel like there's, with this war that's about to pop off between the Starks and the Lannisters, I feel like there's not going to be any time. I love how Littlefinger is like, why don't you get, or he's like, what did he say? Something for you. He's like, why don't you get something for your friend? It's like he already knew that those two were gay. Like, he probably knows, because it seems like Littlefinger knows everything so far. I mean, very interesting to see that we have our first like gay couple on the show, which is Sir Loras and Renly, and they're keeping it under wraps, of course, because I don't think that's a thing in their world, which might cause some problems. Obviously, when he was shaving his chest, god damn it, I'm drawing a blank. His chest, damn it, he was saying that you should be king. So he's already putting ideas in this man's head, saying, hey man, you should be king too. And he's like fourth in line. It's going to be King Robert, Joffrey, Stannis, and him. And who's Stannis? Stannis is, I guess, their brother. They said Stannis Baratheon. I've heard that name before from other people and stuff like that. So I've heard that name, so I know that guy's a character, unfortunately. Everybody's conspiring against everybody else, which is crazy, man. It's just like it's a messed up world. This is a messed up world. It's like so many things could pop off in a minute, in a matter of like nanoseconds, which is crazy, you know? Yeah, it's not gonna bode well for Ned. He should have just left Winterfell. He should have went to Winterfell, back to Winterfell, or whatever, because it's just been bad. No Daenerys, no Jon Snow, no Khal Drogo this episode. So maybe we'll get more next episode, Night's Watch stuff. I think Tyrion's gonna get out of it though. I don't feel like he's gonna die. He's too charismatic of a character to die right now. I feel like he's got more story to tell. Oh yeah, Jon Arryn was visiting all the bastards that King Robert had at the end of that episode, of course. So Littlefinger has known all the bastards because he even pointed them out to the other bastard last episode. You know, so Littlefinger knows where all the bastards are, or Lord Baelish Littlefinger, whatever his name is, knows where all the bastards are. Is he gonna tell Ned? Is he gonna tell Ned where the rest of them are at? I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to see, and we're gonna have to. I guess I'm gonna have to speculate where that's gonna go. The bastards are gonna come into play because I told y'all about my theory last episode about Joffrey not being King Robert's son, and I still believe that's possible, and I do believe that. I think it is. I mean, why would they be influencing me, the audience, of showing all these bastards that look exactly like Robert and Joffrey, who kind of doesn't look like him at all? I don't think he's his son. I don't spoil me in the comments saying it is or not, but I'm just saying I don't think Joffrey is the son of King Robert. So it's gonna be bad if Robert dies and he's gonna get the damn throne because he's not even the rightful ruler, you know. So, but honestly, I don't really have that many predictions for the next, episode or two. I'm just rolling. I'm rolling through it, man. I'm just going to it, man. So it's gonna be very interesting what happens because shit is popped off in this episode, right? And yeah, it's been pretty bad. Yeah, what a fantastic episode. This might have been my favorite episode yet. A very, very good episode. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed that video, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I will be back soon with another one. Like I said, subscribe, share, like, do all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, love y'all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.